Hello and welcome to Level With Us, the show where we have a cozy game discussion every week. And joining us once again this week is our friend and resident Sonic fan, Ray Hargreaves.
Hey, what a joy to be back. Thanks for having me back on the program, you guys.
Yeah, no problem. How's life been since we last talked to you?
You know, life's good. Have a 10-month-old kid. Just got back from the Taylor Swift concert.
Which one of those two things is, the more
most important
update? Yeah.
I'll leave that to my wife to decide.
Well, I mean, you can have multiple children, but you really only have one in a lifetime chance to see Taylor Swift
That
in
is a
person.
once in a lifetime.
So
That's well
for
put.
sure.
And yet I can never see Sonic in real life, so it's all downhill from here.
Well, hopefully we can help you a little bit by bringing some nostalgia back into your life. Today we are challenging Ray with what I'm calling the Sonic Gauntlet. This is a Name That Tune challenge of music from across the Sonic the Hedgehog series. And we have a few rules. So, the goal of this game is for you to guess what game each one is from.
Okay.
There are no repeats. Every single track you hear will be from a different game. Spin-offs are included, but not mobile games. So this will just be any Sonic title or Sonic spin-off title that has ever been released. All US releases. I thought about putting Tail Sky Patrol on there, but then I realized, it didn't have a proper US release until recently.
Yeah.
And for each track, when we play it, some of these, we know you're going to get them instantaneously, but let it breathe for a couple seconds, just in case any of the listeners want to get a sec to
play along.
Yeah, exactly, and say, I got it before Ray did.
Now, I have to ask a question about this, though, for the fans' sake.
Yeah.
Why? Why are we doing this?
You're really forcing our hand here, but it is what you suspect, and that is to make a fool of you.
Okay, perfect.
Our only intention is to... No, it's because these themes are fun. We enjoy Name That Tunes. We've done them quite a few times, and it's even more fun to do Name That Tunes with someone who you feel has a really good shot of having a good capacity to figure them out.
Absolutely. Like this playlist, if I did it for Marcus, each one it would just be a shrug. Like he'd be like, I don't know, some one of the Sonic games. But it was fun to kind of tailor make this little playlist for you. Now, we didn't hold back. Some of these are difficult, but you have a lifeline. If there is a song that we play that you're struggling to identify, because you'll have to use your wealth of knowledge, you'll have to listen to the sound font to figure out what system it's from. But if you're struggling and you want some help, you have a lifeline in Marcus.
Hello.
You can be like, hello, I'd like to call in a favor, and Marcus will give you a fake description of the game based on the title.
Well, let's not call it fake. I'm going to give a description, and coincidentally, it will probably be less than accurate, because I haven't played a lot of these songs.
I feel like this is very similar to real life when I call Marcus for help.
Oh man, I am just there for you. Don't call it fake advice, but don't follow it. It's not good.
So who knows how helpful it actually will be, but maybe it'll turn some gears when he kind of inadvertently, it gives you some hint. So not promising they're helpful hints, but you can turn to him anytime. Also, for each one of these, there are 25. I know it's a lot, but we're going to blow through them quick. For each one of these, when you hear it, you'll have to guess the game, but you can also get a bonus point if you identify where in the game that appears. So the title of the track, or what level you think it's from. It won't be counted as like a wrong answer, but a bonus point.
That's good.
So you can get a maximum of 50, but who's counting, right?
I also heard I could bring maybe a song or two of obscure Sonic tunes that would interest you guys.
Yes, and that is the reward. If you perform admirably, we will let you play a Sonic track. No, every now and then we'll take a break and listen to a track you think more people need to hear, because we already have their attention, so might as well actually play some good Sonic music for them.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
You ready?
Heck yeah.
I'm ready.
All right. Here we go. We're going to start off with one of my favorites. Number 1.
No more gods, no more graves. Are you friend or fiend? No more life, no more death. Somewhere in between.
Man, you're just coming in hot right away.
Oh yeah,
man.
Just setting the tone.
Yeah. This is not the usual tone. I'm gonna say Shadow the Hedgehog.
That is correct.
Someone's going to tune into this and be like, I want to listen to some fun music from our friendly blue mascot friend. I'm going to hear this first.
Yeah.
Sonic music is usually so peppy, and we got a whole different vibe here. Where do you think in the game this appears?
I want to say the credits. I feel like this is I haven't played a lot of Shadow the Hedgehog for good reason. For a long time. I want to say this is one of the theme songs used. And so it's just a song that they use in the game.
You know, I think we're going to give that one to you. This does appear at the end of the game if you're doing the, whatever the evil route is. Basically the dark route or whatever.
Okay.
This plays
like
at
the
the end of the
credits
game.
of the dark route.
Yeah, we're going to give that one to you.
All right, I'll take it. This is why I worry about the Sonic movie 3, you know, like is this what people want from Shadow? Because I'm nervous about if we can all agree on what Shadow should be doing in this movie.
We want Shadow with guns. We want Shadow to shoot.
He needs to hold guns in that movie. And take candy from a baby. Because it's fine by him.
That's fine by him.
Cool, well, we're off to a great start so far. You're 2 for 2.
Man.
Okay, here's the next one. Number 2.
You guys are very tricky. But I know this. This would be from Sonic Lost World of the Yoshi DLC.
Correct.
Hey.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
For some reason, they brought Yoshi.
For some reason, as if it was a bad decision. It was a great decision.
No, it's fine. I think because it was originally only on the Wii U, they wanted to bring more Nintendo-y thing crossover, so yeah.
I think it was a good choice. They did a Zelda level as well, which is kind of fun. I don't think we'll ever see that again, like a Sonic Zelda level. But yeah, good job.
Thank you.
You have to stay on your toes. You never know what you're going to hear on this. So here is number 3.
This would be from the Sega Genesis classic Sonic Spinball.
Correct.
And I believe this is the Lava Powerhouse stage.
Also correct.
Wow.
Nice.
You got the name of the track as well as the where it appears. That's awesome. Well done.
It's witchcraft.
I think that game has one of the most haunting boss villains. It's a killer boss tune. It's so good. It's just frightening.
Awesome. All right, we'll look that one up later.
Okay, it's going all right so far.
Hey, perfect score so far. Let's keep going. Tougher than leather.
Yeah, this is the OG Knuckles theme, unknown from ME from Sonic Adventure 1.
That's correct.
Jared, these are going to get harder, right? Because I feel kind of useless so far.
These will gradually ramp up in difficulty.
Yes.
We have to give them a few low balls. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe this is going to be the whole thing. Ray just gets every single thing.
That'd be good listening content.
It's just more of like an informative episode for everyone else, you know?
If you hear this song,
I'm sure you're going to hit something I will be stumped on for sure.
Yeah, you never know. All right. Here is number 5.
Ah, man.
Ooh, that left and right panning?
Yes.
Fun.
Dude, the panning is so good. I used to plug my headphones directly into the Genesis and listen with stereo, and you could hear all that goodness going on.
That's awesome.
This would be from Sonic and Knuckles.
Correct.
The Death Egg Zone.
Correct. Act 1 or Act 2?
Act 1.
Correct. I would have given it to you either way, but well done.
Thank you.
Awesome.
It's a good one.
This song is in Sonic 3 and Knuckles as well, right? Because that includes...
Because you combine it.
Yeah, okay,
but
cool.
it's from the and Knuckles portion.
Well done. Okay. Awesome. Okay, let's just keep rolling right along. This is number 6.
Well, this is definitely Sonic Generations.
That is correct.
I want to say this is the Gallery.
That is correct. Well done.
Yes.
Lovely. I listened to this, and it kind of reminded me of the Professor Layton franchise, like especially when the flute comes in. I don't know.
This is actually a remake of the Sonic 3 menu screen.
That's right, and that's another thing I should have pointed out in the rules. You will hear callbacks to previous tracks, but
sure,
we're all about what arrangement is this. Yeah, awesome. Well, hopefully you'll get one wrong eventually. Number 7.
Okay, well this is Flying Battery Zone, but it's a weird version I'm not familiar with. So I'm gonna guess this was on Game Gear, maybe Sonic the Hedgehog 2?
That is incorrect, I'm afraid.
Shucks. Dang.
But he knew what the original was.
Yeah, the theme's pretty recognizable. This is from Sonic the Hedgehog Pocket Adventure on the Neo Geo Pocket.
Wow. That's, dang, man. Deep
cut.
cut.
But you know what? I'll let you guess where it appears in the game. There's not a flying battery zone in that game, to my knowledge.
Wow. I have to say, I have no idea.
Okay. This is the Knuckles boss fight from that game, actually. A lot of Knuckles on this playlist.
How interesting.
Yeah.
Nice choice. That's a quality pick. Dang.
Yeah, there's something kind of charming about, I've only recently become aware of all the Sonic D-makes, if that makes sense. All the, they came on the Genesis, but then they put them on the, was it the Master System, which was more of like an NES.
What if we made these games worse?
Basically. But there's something charming about like the lower chip quality in a weird way.
Yeah. It's fun.
Okay, let's do one more, and then let's have a musical misfit after that.
Okay,
from Ray, a little musical spotlight. Okay, this is number 8.
I can't do this alone, even though I am strong.
Ah, yes. Who could forget the classic Sonic Forces theme song, Fist Bump?
That's right.
Which is
and who could
the
forget?
Worst title. Weird choice.
Did you not like that game?
I never played it, actually.
Really?
I never played it. I was afraid of it. I was truly afraid.
You didn't want to make your own OC? Like, you could finally meet Sonic as
I didn't want to
a
make
character.
my own avatar. I didn't want to fist bump Sonic as my avatar. I didn't want to
Then are you
sing
really
the
a Sonic
fist bump
fan?
theme song. Yeah. But I must say Sonic Forces does have some high highs and low lows on that soundtrack, so good
So you've
choice.
at least listened to the music. That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, I'm all about it.
I kind of unironically like this. It's a little,
Yeah.
like, the lyrics are a little cheesy, but, I mean, that's par for the course.
So see, that's how I feel about Infinite's theme, the villain. I feel like it's a killer track, but when I play for people, I'm like, is this bad? Like, is this just inherently a bad song and I just don't realize it?
You would let me know if I'm listening to bad music, right?
Well, I think you've deserved a break from this brutal challenge of which you've only gotten one wrong. What would you like to share with us?
Well, I would love to share with you what I would consider to be one of the zanier, weirder songs in the Sonic discography from Sonic Shuffle, which was the Dreamcast era Mario Party style Sonic Party game. This is one of the tracks that played called Wave Taste, and I just feel like it's particularly strange and catchy and interesting, and you just won't hear it in any other title. It's a very specific niche of Sonic music, and please enjoy.
Dang, it's like glitch pop mixed with a little bit of like chopped and screwed samples. I like that.
Yeah. There's things to love and hate about it, but I enjoyed my time back in the day.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, totally. It's a weird one.
Yeah, back to the challenge. We're on number 9.
This is definitely a Sonic Riders game where Sonic is on a hoverboard. I want to say it's from the first game, and I want to say it's Green Cave.
Correct on both counts.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's done it again.
Well done.
Dang. That was that game had some very legitimate, just standard techno music. It was great.
I will say it was very fun to try and find tracks and just end up finding a few of them like, oh, this is actually really good. Like, I really like it. Not that it's not surprising. Sonic has a history of great music. So with that, here is number 10.
Man, what are you guys doing to me? What is this?
I'd love to hear your thought process.
Well, it's something I've never heard before, so I'm like, it's something I haven't played. Maybe that's Sonic Labyrinth. Maybe it's the Sonic arcade game with Ray the Squirrel. I'm gonna go with Labyrinth since it's such a short loop.
Are you sure you don't want to phone a friend? Your good friend Marcus.
Right, yeah. I'm sorry. Hey, Marcus, can you become useful on the show today?
I just want to feel included.
Yeah. All right, give me a hint. What's up?
Hey, so like the cover for this game, so the title's got an X in it, which is pretty radical, and it's got like a UFO sort of thing on the cover. That's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah. The main character is holding like
Marcus,
a ring,
I think that's
which
enough.
is tied to
Yeah,
another
yeah.
ring. I don't know.
It's a very Knuckles Chaotix then.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right, because I never played Knuckles Chaotix on the 32X.
You didn't? I assumed you had. Because I've heard you
had
talk
not,
about the game
no.
before.
Yeah, I never really got the chance.
Yeah, well, the title of this is called Soda Pop. So the reason it's a short loop is because I think it's after you get a power-up. But, yeah, we'll give you the point because Marcus came in with the assist, but we will not give you the bonus point.
I hopped in, I heard an incorrect answer, and I was there for my friend.
As always.
Well, okay, that was, Knuckles Chaotix, which I don't think has been re-released anywhere, so I don't know how you can even play that today.
Yeah, just the classic emulators.
Right. This next one is a little more accessible than that, though. So here is number 11.
Ooh, yeah. Well, this is the DS game Sonic Rush Adventure,
Yes.
but I don't know the song. I want to say it's the water level, but I don't remember the names of those levels.
There's a lot of water levels. On that game,
Thank you. It is very ocean specific. You're right. Yeah. What's the Where's it from?
It's called Coral Cave.
Yes, you're right.
This is another one I found that I'm like, ooh, I really like this.
Yeah.
I own the game. I haven't played it yet, though.
What's interesting about this soundtrack is it's the first Sonic Rush game was done by the guy who did the music for Jet Set Radio.
Oh.
When they made this game, they made music similar to what he does, but it wasn't him, and so you can feel it because it is very similar to the kind of stuff he would do, but it doesn't quite feel right. But still good nonetheless.
And that brings us to number 12.
It's so good. Are you ready for those vocals to come piping in? Oh, the instrumental. Okay, yeah. So this is definitely Sonic R.
Correct.
The Sega Saturn classic.
I've never heard of Sonic R.
Yeah, it was a racing game. They ran on feet. They ran on their feet. It was really one of the first 3D models of Sonic in a video game that you could play. Not the first, but very early. So as a kid, it was super exciting just to be in a 3D world with Sonic. It was great. But that is the instrumental of "Can You Feel the Sunshine" from the first stage, Resort Island.
Well done. Yeah, I was kind of hoping without the lyrics it would be a little less obvious, but can't.
No. That soundtrack is seared into my mind.
I wonder why they haven't done more racing titles like that. They've done 3 All-Stars
Hoverboards
Racing
and cars
and 2 or 3 hoverboard games. Why is there only one where you run as Sonic? It just makes sense.
No, they're working on rollerblading next. That's for sure.
That would make sense.
Exciting.
Well, then that could be a Shadow spinoff.
Yeah.
Shadow R.
Shadow Roller.
They're on segways for this entire game.
Nice.
Okay, here is the next one, number 13.
I gotta say, you guys have done your research. You're picking some quality stuff here. Some unique takes. This is Sonic Mania.
Yes.
But Sonic Mania Plus, when they introduce some new modes.
Yeah.
And this is basically the main menu screen, the file select screen.
Yeah, do you know what mode it is, though? Because it's a specific mode that changes the select screen.
Is it Encore?
That is correct.
Yeah. Yep.
Encore mode. Correct me if I'm wrong. That mode involved swapping out certain palettes of the levels a little bit. It's a big marathon of playing through the game, but there's some things that are different. I don't.
Yeah, it's the same game again, but the levels have been altered slightly. Yeah, different color palettes, different enemy placement. You could also play as Ray and Mighty, the armadillo, and switch between the characters. Yeah, it was a great addition.
Hey, Jared, brief aside here. So I don't have a great Zoom connection, and what Zoom does when something breaks is it speeds up what they're saying so you catch up to them, which is manifesting to me now as I'm like, that is wild. That's the third tempo change I've heard. This is a wild track. For the last 2 or 3 tracks, I'm like, dang, and then they slow it down, and speed it up. Wow. So I just figured it out. Detective work.
I definitely want Marcus's opinion on these things as we go along, for sure.
Yeah, please chime in more and tell us about the weird tempo changes. All right. This is number 14.
So funny, I definitely beat you to the Sonic Shuffle punch.
Yes, you did.
But I don't know. I mean, those songs are named such weird things.
They really are.
I think one's called "Are You Tata?" ? I don't know. I want to say Wave Ocean, maybe. I forget what the stage name is, but don't give that to me.
For the bonus point, the track name is Blizzard of the Coast, which I assume is a pun on Wizard of the Coasts.
It's like a emerald. It's like a coastline level at the beach.
Right.
I like to imagine that the composer of this wrote something and the person was like, yeah, but this is a water level. Can we make it a little more? And they're like, I'll add a water droplet in. They're like, perfect. And whoosh. It's like, man, that's definitely a water level.
That was his kid spilling his coffee on his keyboard.
And he just kept it. He was like, that's genius.
Wow, my kid's a prodigy.
Awesome. Well, let's do 2 more tracks and then have another.
All right, yeah.
Another little commercial break. We're on number 15.
Honestly, I have no idea. It sounds too good to be Game Gear, but I'm gonna say Sonic 2 on Game Gear again.
No, but Marcus, would you like to help Ray out here with another assist?
One of those rare titles that has 3 rhyming syllables in a row, which is a delight to say.
Rhyming syllables in a row. Are we talking like Sonic Triple Trouble? No, that's not how that works.
This is a game that Jared and I have played together, right, Jared? Wasn't this on our
Marcus and I have both played
GameCube?
this. This is one of the few games we've played. Yeah, it was in the Mega Collection. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
on GameCube.
I'll say this: the top billing is not given to Sonic; it's given to another character. A very attractive, lovable character.
What? Is this one of Tails games? Oof. No, I lose that one. Dang.
No, I'm afraid. I think we're gonna have to count that as a loss. This is Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
Oh, totally.
And this is the password screen. Like, this is music just for where you enter the password, which is such a good track considering you're probably not on that screen very often.
Totally.
Game, so.
Oh, that's a good call, you guys. Dang. Got toasted.
You were close though. I mean, you were guessing the right era.
Wrong system, wrong character. No, I was off.
I said attractive. Did you not hear that part?
We're one more, and then we'll take a break. Here is number 16.
Wow, that's fascinating. I've never heard this before. It sounds wonderful. It sounds like a remix of a Sonic Adventure song, but I don't know what that would be from, unless it's like one of the racing games. But I don't know. I don't know what this is from.
Marcus, can you give a vague hint? This is a game you have played that I have not.
I would say light on gameplay, but heavy on intrigue.
I have no concept other than like, is it the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog?
That is correct.
Yeah, all right. Okay, dang. Wow.
This is a remix of Sonic Adventure. I forgot the name of the Sonic Adventure. I think it's It Doesn't Matter is the name of that
you're
song.
right. Yep.
But this one is the theme for Sonic when Sonic appears.
Funny.
This is his theme in the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I
Did
guess
you play that game?
I never did. I guess it shows, doesn't it?
Marcus, you played this. Remind me what you thought of it.
What I said after playing it is 5 out of 5 stars for April Fool's prank, 2 out of 5 stars game.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm so happy it exists, but
Might be worth checking out. Have a good laugh. Story-focused visual novel Sonic game, what we all wanted. What's another track you've got ready for us that you'd like to play?
You know, I think a really good high-energy track that I don't think many people know about is from Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, the sequel. Like, we're on hoverboards again. This time we're upside down. And it's the multi-attack 2-player mode song. And I think it's really quite awesome. And I hope you like it.
having a good soundtrack has that unfortunate side effect of me really wanting to play that game and then get disappointed after I try it, you know?
Like, this is the worst 2-player mode I've ever experienced.
At least it has good music.
How are you feeling about yourself, Ray?
I'm feeling great. I just worry about the audience, you know? Like, this is... I mean, I'm enjoying myself, but I mean, they have to listen to this, you know? Like,
They don't have to. They have something called free will. At any time they can stop. If they're still here, it was their own darn choice.
But we've got you trapped.
What's the score at right now? You know, where are we sitting?
So if we're counting out of 50, so points and bonus points, you are down 7 so far.
Ouch.
But that out of like just getting the game wrong, it's only happened twice, which I don't know. Considering we're halfway through or more than halfway through, that's pretty impressive. But it will get harder from here, so
keep them coming.
Godspeed. Here we go. This is number 17.
This is definitely one I grew up with, spinning a little CD-ROM on my Sega CD. This is Sonic CD. This is the special stage from the US version.
Yes. Oh, you even got the US well, like I said, there won't be any Japanese only.
That's true. That's true.
Interesting to find this one, and everyone's arguing about whether the Japanese or English one is better for this track. In general, most people seem to prefer the Japanese soundtrack, I think.
It's such an interesting set of soundtracks.
Why did they change it? Was it a copyright thing?
I don't know. I wonder if it was just, you know, the US and Japan were much more separate back then. They're trying to like, how can we change the album art to look better for the US audience kind of thing. Right. I just have a hunch it was like, yeah, like this music's too weird. Like we need to punch it up with something America would like, supposedly, you know.
It's crazy how much gaming like localization has changed since that time period, you know? It's completely different.
Yeah.
All right, well,
good track.
That was very well done. Yeah, good track for sure. Here is number 18.
Listen to this range. Do you think Taylor Swift has range? Sonic's over here just knocking out these tracks. I think this is from Sonic and the Black Knight.
That is correct.
And specifically the Nemu Lady of the Lake?
Yes. This is the Lady of the Lake theme.
Nice.
Who is that Amy Rose in that game?
I don't remember. I want to say yes, but it's been a while.
So I knew you weren't a fan of that game coming out, but I didn't know you actually played it.
I didn't, but I listened to the soundtrack, and I get to experience what it is probably like, you know?
Yeah, well done. Yeah, that was great, and a good track.
And you listened to it in preparation for a day like this.
Exactly. I was training my whole life.
Yeah, Sonic, I think that with the heavy metal and screamo represents a larger range than like Mario or Zelda. Mario maybe has a more range than Zelda, but like Sonic, you never know what you're gonna get.
Oh yeah,
you're right. I do feel like Sonic has more of a creative grab bag at his disposal when games come out.
Sure, for sure. Such a wealth of content. I hope your training has prepared you for this next one, number 19.
No. Are you sure this isn't another Yoshi song? I feel like it's so ragtimey. Is this... Because it's not going to be like the Sega popcorn machine thing, because that was like a Japan deal. So
I'm not aware of that.
I'm going to say it's one of those learning games. Like some kind of Sonic Schoolhouse thing. I don't know.
This is Sonic Schoolhouse.
Okay,
correct.
all right, okay.
This is an educational game. that people speedrun online, believe it or not.
What?
Oh, yeah.
way.
It's crazy. Well, the game's in first person.
Oh,
And you have to like run up to the chalkboard to like solve a problem and then run to go talk to the number 3 and then like run back. And so people do little speed runs of this game.
This is absolutely what I'm training my kid on.
You can never start him too young.
Now, what does Sonic say? Sonic says...
Do you have like just a vague guess as to like maybe what this track is used for? I'll probably give it to you no matter what, but I want to
like
hear
some kind of
what you
quiz
think.
thing or some sort of like some menu type.
Yeah, we'll give it to you. It's called Report. It's just during when you take a lesson in the game. So yeah, well done.
All right. Thanks, man. Nice. That's a goodness gracious.
Way to logic your way into it. This is what we're looking for.
Awesome. Okay, this is number 20. Getting towards the end of our playlist here.
Well, I definitely know it's from Sonic Colors.
Yes.
The issue at hand is whether this is the remaster or not. I think this is the original. I think this is Act 3 of Sweet Mountain.
Holy cow, yes. You guessed the correct version of the game, you guessed the correct level, and you guessed the correct act, which is just crazy.
It was between 2 and 3 for sure.
Wow.
But I took a guess.
Dang.
Good track. One of my favorite Sonic games, actually. I haven't played Generations or Unleashed yet. I need to, but Colors is one of my faves. Okay, this is number 21.
Okay, well, this makes me feel ashamed for all the times I said Game Gear before, because this is clearly that sound chip now. I'm gonna say this was Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on Game Gear.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. This is Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Game Gear, the one you keep guessing.
I kept guessing, but I changed them. Yeah.
But if you had to wager a guess of what zone this is, maybe you can guess what zone.
I would say it's the Emerald Coast. Then the first level is my guess.
Okay, it is the first level.
What's it called?
But it's called Green Hill Zone
Oh, okay. Funny.
for Sonic 2. Green Hill Zone.
How did I mess this
Green
up? Yeah.
Hills Zone,
That's funny.
plural.
Now, the real question is, do you know where this song originates from?
Oh, like this is a cover? You're saying
This is a tune.
Interesting.
I'm not
don't
sure which
know.
I'm not sure which came first, but this was the theme of Sonic CD in Japan, called Sonic You Can Do Anything.
Ooh.
Is it really? Wow, what an interesting pull
What a great- what
for
an
Green Hill Zone
encouraging
of all
title.
places.
We need that in our world today. Why don't we have what Mario would never call his game Mario You Can Do Anything?
Yeah, Sonic You Can Do Anything.
Sonic's the role
I don't
model.
know which one came first. I think CD came out in 93.
Yeah, Sonic 2, 1992.
Does that mean the Sonic CD Japanese theme comes from that level? That's worth investigating. I gotta check that out
that's a mystery for sure.
Wow. I had no idea.
Deep dive.
Yeah, it had a full vocal track and everything.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You would think that would come first then, but yeah, let's look
funny.
into that. Okay, well, like I said, getting towards the end here. Are you fine sharing just one last track with us after it's over? or-
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So just a couple left here. This is number 22.
Jared, you're not allowed to put Mario Galaxy on a Sonic playlist.
Ooh. Okay, this is Sonic Unleashed.
This is not Sonic Unleashed. Marcus, help a brother out here.
Another Sonic game I've played that I'm realizing actually narrows it down quite a bit, considering how many Sonic
Frontiers?
games there are.
This is Sonic Frontiers.
And this is the intro.
Yes.
That's what I
It
had
is
wrong.
the intro, yes.
Yeah,
This is
thank
like
you.
the
Dang.
cutscene that plays in the beginning.
Oh, it totally is. Oh, man.
It's called Arriving on Starfall Island. So we'll give you 1 point.
I
but
don't
not
know
the
about
bonus
that.
point for it.
I know. I got
Well,
that
you
one.
you guessed the second time correctly, and you identified where it appears. So you get 1 point wrong.
All right.
But you still get the bonus.
Second place is for losers, Jared. I'm got to go hard on them. You got to teach them.
You're totally right.
I do need to go harder, but we only have 3 tracks left. We'll see what I can do.
I can't believe I got it wrong. Nice work.
So this is number 23.
Now, you're lucky because I never played this game, this version. I played the Sega Saturn version of this, the Sonic 3D Blast. And
Yes.
I never played the Genesis. And as of about a month ago, I finally listened to its soundtrack and realized, yeah, hey, that's the song from Sonic Adventure later on. But is this Panic Puppet Zone Act 1?
It is Panic Puppet Zone
Yeah.
Act 1.
And they end up
Yes.
using it for Twinkle Park in Sonic Adventure later on.
So many callbacks. I wasn't aware Sonic samples itself a lot.
Not a ton, but it's there.
I'm convinced that a lot of these Sonic composers, they discovered what left-right panning is, and they were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna put that in everything. I'm gonna crank it hard, left, right."
Did you know that when you collect rings in Sonic, it pans left to right?
No way.
No,
Really?
I've never played
It
Sonic.
literally
in
goes
headphones.
ding, like left to right, and the next one you pick goes right to left. And so it's like this weird like twinkling
Wow.
effect in your ears.
Oh, that's so cool.
I feel like they've lost that magic over the years, but you know me. Like it doesn't pan. I need the hardcore panning of the 90s.
It ain't what it used to be.
I mean, the older I get, the more convinced I am that to be a real fan of anything, you just have to hate everything about its recent updates.
Sure.
All right, we have 2 left.
Man.
So I'm a little sad that it's almost over, but here we go. Number 24.
Oof. Well, this is definitely a Game Boy Advance title. It sounds like something from the Sonic Advance series, but I think you're pulling a Sonic Battle on me.
Sonic Battle on the
On the Game Boy
GameCube?
Advance?
Sonic Adventure. Oh, on the Game Boy Advance. You know, I vaguely remember my friend having that game, but this is not from that.
Dang. What's it from?
It is an advanced game. Do you want to take another stab?
I'm gonna go with number 3.
It is 3. Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll give you a chance for the bonus point. Where do you
Oof.
think this appears in the game? If you had
This
to guess.
sounds like a versus menu or a versus level theme.
So yeah, this is the time attack mode.
Okay. Yeah, not
Can
quite.
you play time attack in multiplayer? If you can, then we're gonna give it to you.
No. I did not earn this one. But thank you, though.
Jared's too generous.
He is. That's a good guess, though. It's good.
All right, we'll count it as a loss this time. But yeah, but you got you figured out the sound font, which is still very impressive. Okay, wrapping it all up. I hate to say goodbye, but
Green
here
Hill Zone.
is- And that'd be a good way to end it off. Here we go. Our final farewell, number 25. right, Marcus, take it away.
Good times and bad times, I can count on being with you. I thank you for staying so.
Man, did you guys write this one for me?
That's right.
Not out of the question.
Well, this is the credit song from Sonic Unleashed called Dear My Friend.
Yes.
Hey.
About everyone's favorite relationship between Sonic and Chip. Beloved character.
Hey, Sonic! I wrote this song just for you!
Goodbye.
How did you get this number,
I want to
Chip?
become a god.
I own you now!
It's kind of has an anime vibe to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a little cheesy, but
Dance ballad.
it's kind of good in a way.
In terms of the range, it is out there for sure. It is on the far edges.
Wow, you did it.
Hey,
That was
you
thanks,
did
thanks.
amazing.
Oh, thanks,
Well
guys.
done. Hats off.
I can't believe you put all this together. I mean, I was thinking like you'd hit me with 5 or something. And it was a challenge worth taking.
It was worth bringing you on. You have another track for us, right? Let's put a better taste in our mouth. Can you share another thing with us?
Well, I'll say this: do you want like a good song or a horrible song?
Oh, I didn't know you had horrible songs.
Yeah,
prepared.
yeah,
I want to
yeah.
hear both.
You want
I
to
really
hear
do.
both? Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Okay, when I say bad, man, you may not even be able to find this one. I may have to just send it to you.
Oh man. Okay.
Now, what you may or may not know is that a while back in 1997, Sega had their own sort of Disneyland in Sydney, Australia. And it was called Sega World. And at Sega World, they had like a live theater performance from Sonic and Friends called Sonic and Sydney. And it featured music written for this production. And it's so awful, I just had to share it because it's kind of... I'm amazed someone still has a copy of this album.
Like, sorry, is this a ride or a show? Like, is
It's
this
more.
people
It's
in
like a show.
costume?
Yeah, it's people dressed up as the characters performing like, think like SpongeBob the Musical kind of a thing, right? But with
Sure,
like Sonic
okay.
characters. But this is back in '97 when like I don't think people understood what Sonic was yet. At this, there wasn't like true brand cohesion and all that stuff, and so you had this group doing this stuff over there. And they incorporated like Sally Acorn from the comic series, which is like not
wow.
okay, you know, in terms of like the.
Which is like not okay.
Anyway, so you don't have to listen to the whole thing, but I think if you just play a little bit, you'll get a sense of where they were coming from with this.
I'm really hesitant to click this button, but here we go. I mean, so far so good.
I'm the dude with the attitude. My shiny blue quills and power red shoes.
Oh,
Aw,
Sonic.
shiny.
Those badnik ways are not for me. Gonna catch Robotnik and bring him to his knees. Gonna take Tails and Sally too.
Yeah, come on, Sally.
Here's the plan, here's what we're gonna do.
Are they gonna break out into Footloose?
Now it's time to fly, Sonic style. Hey, later geeks gotta save the eye.
Wow, that's some sass.
What are we waiting for? I'm supersonic, rebel to the core. What are we waiting for? I'm a dude with tude, a rebel to the core.
Dude with Tude. You know they're a rebel when they say they're a rebel.
As a rule, anyone who says they're a dude with tude is not.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, for those of you who are still with us,
Say what I mean.
thanks for tuning in.
This is your thank you. Listen to this.
No, this is great. Actually, I really dig obscure trivia, so I'm kind of happy I now know about this.
You gotta lift your
I hope some child somewhere enjoyed that show. Wow. Well, on that note, thank you so much for coming onto the show, Ray. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too.
Oh yeah, blast, absolutely.
The final tally Out of 50 points possible, you scored 37, which is more than passing for sure.
Ooh. Okay, but I'm still a loser? It's still
No, you win. I think you did better than most people would do.
I can't think of anyone on this blue earth that could do better than Ray Hargreaves.
I think
just
they're out
did.
there. If you did better, you should write in and let them know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, should we send off with your last musical misfits?
Let's do it. Well, hey, I appreciate being on the show. You guys are always a blast. Such kind-hearted, wonderful guys. Marcus, if you ever need anything from me, I'm probably not available. But I wanted to leave you guys with, like I said, never played Sonic 3D Blast on Genesis, but I did on the Sega Saturn, which was a port. But in the port, they replaced the special stages with fully 3D Sonic 2 style pipe running special stages. And they included some music that is very similar to Sonic 2, but I really feel like it's still like the best special stage music Sonic has ever had. The most fitting, the most interesting, even works in the theme from the game's main title as well. So I figured we'd go out on an upbeat, fun blast for the special stage from Sonic 3D Blast on Sega Saturn. Thanks again for having me, you guys.
No problem.
Thanks for being here.
And until next time, I'm Jared.
I'm Marcus.
And they're them.
And he's Ray. And we'll level with you next time.
Jared, are you going to play the one that I recently added?
Oh, do you want to do that now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a late edition for Marcus.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so there are 26.
We're going to call this another bonus credit to kind of help you out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here it is.
With the Sonic 2 for $7 deal, you get to choose from a Sonic cheeseburger, chicken sandwich, and 6-piece Mott sticks. If that doesn't sound appealing, you might need to turn up your TV. Sonic 2 for $7 deal.
Thank you, Marcus.
I haven't heard any guesses.
I'm guessing Sonic circa 2022?
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's 2023.
Ooh.
The Sonic 2 for $7 deal didn't start until earlier this year. Nah.
Nice pick. I like it. Thank you.